Doo-doo. Got this logo. Let me go down here.
Yeah,
You
we're
said you.
on.
I'm looking for the brand, and I don't see it.
What
Okay,
brand?
the intro, which is in brand under.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm looking.
We can just start.
Oh, okay.
We're on. That's what I was saying. You can
Hello,
just start.
oh, hello, everybody. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is a place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Tuesday, so we are here with our famous digital marketing expert, Miss Terry Johnson, all the way from New York City. We know that you're going to find some really important information to help you do business better. I am all ears because this is not one of my strengths. So let's hear from the expert, Miss Terry Johnson. Now, if you're looking for her, you can find her anywhere on the web under Terry Johnson Online. So get a pencil and paper because you know when Terry speaks, we need to listen. She's like the E.F. Hutton of digital marketing. How you doing, TJ?
Well, as you can see, I'm in a new setup. I got my mic is over here. I'm trying to keep it out of line. I'm trying to. We're making it.
Well, Pat's in here and Curtis is in here, and we are
Hey,
excited
everybody.
to hear from you.
How are you guys? How's everybody doing? Let me get a sip of water. How's everybody doing?
All is well.
Good. Good. So, Pat is here. Hey, Pat.
And Curtis is here.
And Curtis. Hello. How are you doing? This is not gonna go the whole hour.
Okay.
Basically, I wanted to come on and just really talk about what's happening now because it's really serious, and just to get a little bit of information about what we need to do going forward. I mean, it is serious, but we're going to try to lighten it a little bit because I feel like that's the way to go, is to do a little bit of lightening.
Laughter is a merry medicine.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for being here. You know the drill. Invite people to the chat. We're going to discuss things and we're going to try to lighten it up. And while I'm getting my notes, I want to ask everybody in the audience, how are you doing? Let us know in the chat. And here, my little thing just popped up saying we're going live. So I hope we are.
We've been live for almost 3 minutes.
Yeah, on my phone it just popped up. So I was like,
oh, yeah, I just got the notification on my phone too.
Right. Bear with us, guys. I'm in a new spot, so it's like, whoa, what is going on? I'm trying to get on my notes. I
think we're all in a new spot. While Terry's looking for her notes, we're all in a new spot because this is a new way of doing business. We never faced this much. What would you call it?
I don't know. There's not. Is there a word for it?
It's unique. It's a unique situation. How's that?
Right.
So
it's unique.
Yeah, and so now we talked yesterday about pivoting, and so Terry's going to tell us some tips and tools of what we can do to help pivot during this. And one of the things that I want to say is I never anticipated having all 4 of my grandchildren in the house while I'm trying to do business.
Oh, really?
Yes, because they're out of school. Okay, I've got a granddaughter that's 3 months. And I've got a 13-year-old and a 12-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Oh my goodness.
That is such a range.
How are you coping?
I thank God for the internet. Because they will self-entertain. And also I'm very crafty. So we're always stopping to do things. And this way, because they're here all day, I can do a craft with one at a time.
Okay.
And focus on their particular interest.
Yes, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, and then the others entertain themselves because the range is so broad.
Right.
We can't go outside because it's raining. So, because otherwise the boys would just go play basketball.
It's just a mess. I mean,
So I just want to say
oh,
we feel you. Okay.
okay.
Oh,
All right, I'm trying. Okay, so I put up is silence golden, and I'm going to read from my notes, and because and I said earlier, this is like a time where we don't know the words to put to what's happening. No one knows what to do. And I'm looking at Pat's note. She said, "Y'all been live."
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that is so funny. But I was thinking about there's an old phrase called "silence is golden."
Yeah.
Does everybody know that? And I was trying to figure out where it was coming from. And I found some things that were saying it's really an expression that people use to, that they're in a group of, this is what we say and everybody knows what we're saying. So that's where it comes from. But it's really, you're supposed to be saying that it's often better to remain silent than to speak.
Okay.
That's really what it is. So how does that go with what we're going on today? Well, there was a couple of things online where people were going about business as usual. Like they were just, posting stuff. So one of them is Gwyneth Paltrow, who has a brand called Goop.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of it. And she does lifestyle stuff. She sells things, expensive things. So I'm going to bring up, I'm going to share my screen. I have the little tab.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm on my new computer, so I gotta make sure the tab comes through. There is audio. Okay, so here we go. This is the first screen share. Let me know if you can see it.
Oh, yes.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the headline from the Daily Mail. I really, really don't read the Daily Mail, but this is one of the, the citations that I found. So she posted something that was tone deaf, and she had to delete it. Stories about it, but I want to show you the post. It's in here.
Yeah.
So can you see that?
Yeah, she's got the skirt on.
Yes. Okay, so that's one of the posts, and then let me scroll up some more.
And these were selfies, right?
Yeah. So she took a picture of a skirt, and all right, I want to read. I have it here. I'll read it off.
Yeah, because we can't see the text.
You can't see it, right? All right. So she said. So she posted this on Friday. And it was about the outfit. It retails for about $1,000. This outfit. Okay. And let me scroll back so you can see the outfit while I'm talking. And there's a little pothole. Sorry, all these little pop-ups.
I know. Have you noticed that lately? Go ahead.
So most days you'll find GP wearing G. label with a pair of sneakers, which is one reason we make it an annual tradition to put together a fresh sneaker guide each year. Get ready to cover some serious ground. Run, don't walk. Okay, so you can't find this post on her Instagram because they had to delete it because of the backlash. There were so many comments. I want to read some of the comments.
Yeah, I would be interested to know.
This was posted on Friday.
Did people find this offensive?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, go ahead.
So some of the comments, one of the comments said that this post was tone deaf. And this is a quote. I think it's irresponsible to post this as a worldwide pandemic is going on. You have a great platform around health. Now would be the time to expand on it. Another comment. We're in the middle of a worldwide pandemic, and y'all really think anyone's going to buy an ugly ASS $450 skirt? Here's another one. Sorry. Why don't you use your power to inform and spread awareness on what's going on in the world? I live in Italy, and here we are just a few weeks ahead of you guys. Remember, time flies. Now, there's a couple more that go on, and basically it's, why are you posting this? We don't care about your expensive skirt. It's ugly. We don't care. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Why are you, and she's the brand. So she's the brand now. Why are you posting this? So what do you guys think of that?
I think, well, for one thing, we got some comments over here.
Okay.
Pat said, that's a 30. Let's look at this.
Okay, put it up. Yeah.
That's, that is a $37 skirt all day long.
Yes.
I feel you. Okay. And I replied, I hear you, Pat.
Okay.
But I think the problem is that we
Mhm.
have had so many different messages about this pandemic.
Yes.
People have told us proceed as normal. People have
Yes.
told us, no more than 250 people. First it was 500.
Right.
Now it's 250. Now it's 10. And now it's lockdown in San Francisco. And I think at the time that this was posted, we were pretty numb to the
Yes.
fact that it would reach our shores to the degree that it has impacted Italy.
Yes.
Where they're locking down cities.
Right.
I don't think she would have posted this today.
No.
You
So
know what I
this,
mean?
in her defense, this was the first week of March.
Yeah, and so I don't think we were taking it to that level.
Right.
Airports weren't closing down. People couldn't get back home, just because we had these mixed messages. So in her defense, I think the reason it was posted is because of the mixed messages. Now, my question to you is, did she continue to post these selfies?
No. She hasn't. She hasn't. So, and you're right. This is old, but there's a lot of things going on where automatic postings are still going on.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
So it could have been scheduled, and then it
well, see, this is the thing. This was back in the first week of March, yes, but there's a lot of a lot of businesses that are still, posting as usual. There's not anything. They're going on selling as usual. But my point is, sometimes you have to be silent. Don't go dark. Don't post anything until the right message comes to you. You know what I mean? The right message comes to you. For example, with one of my clients, their business is flatline because it's based on travel and people coming to New York. And I didn't post anything for a while for them, but I posted something a few days ago about, being in New York. We love New York. We'll be here for you when you need us. So the emphasis was on the client.
Yes.
When you need us, we'll be here.
Correct.
Was there any mention of the coronavirus? It wasn't mention of this and that, anything that would bring people more panic. You know what I mean? It was more like, we're here. We'll be here for you when you need us. We love you. We love New York. That kind of thing.
Yes.
And you just leave it. So that's why I'm saying silence is golden. Sit in the silence. Don't feel like you have to post. And I've said this before. Don't feel like you have to post every day when you don't have anything to say. If you don't have anything to say, if you don't know how to say it, I don't know what to say to my audience. Don't say anything. Reflect, read, go to Twitter, see what your competitors are saying, see what other people are saying in your industry, and then the words will come to you. Okay. Oh, here, Pat has a
comment right here.
Yeah. So I don't think people need to be told to dispense health coronavirus info when that's outside of their area of expertise. Instead, they should probably avoid posting irrelevant ads until the time is right, more or less. Right. You don't want to come on talking about coronavirus. You want to talk about how you're, maybe honestly, how you're feeling right now. I'm unsure as you are, and I want to let you know that we're here. You're going to get the words, but you have to sit in the silence first to get the words, instead of I'm just going to post whatever and I'm not going to think about it because I'm trying to sell. Okay. Pat says the Durham Skywriter is mostly based on current info events. I will pivot and fill the paper with survival information and tips like the public schools setting up a feeding program for kids around town. For pages like the religious page, I will live stream an interview with the religious leader and post a video in the Skywriter. I'll probably do the same for the gardening and other pages, respectively. Yes. That's what you do. You have to know what you're here for and what you have to say. Carlos says, I am a corona expert. I love that beard. Yes. So but see, that's what you have to be on brand, and you have to think about how would I say something in, in my voice. How would I say it in my voice, regardless of whether it's something catastrophic, something scary? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. That's what I mean. Sit in the silence. Give it a couple of days. The world's not going to fall if you don't post. And I understand that businesses are in this area where things are bad. Like my sales I'm not selling. Things aren't happening. So this is a time to be silent, to slow down and say, let me think about regrouping. What can I change? What can I regroup in the meantime that's going to help me get through where I need to go? Does that make sense to everybody? That's why the silence is golden.
Yes. And I would have never thought about this this way.
Right.
But it does make sense to me.
Okay.
I guess with all the chatter, it is a little much.
Right. It is. So that's what I'm saying. You take a breath. And this, I tell my clients, when they have a negative comment on their post or ad, the immediate response is deleted or get angry. And I'm saying, wait, get some silence, wait, think. What do I need to do? What do I need to say? So this applies. So Taji says, yes, you don't always need to talk. That's my point. Thank you, Taji, for putting it that way. There's no need to talk. And I haven't said anything. I haven't put anything on my page because I'm getting email after email after email, people going, coronavirus this, coronavirus in the emails. And these are people that sell courses and, they're trying to make money by putting the coronavirus in their emails. I'm like, don't do that. Speak from here. Think about it. What would I want to say? If you're funny, like Carlos came in and told a joke. Carlos has been joking. I've been watching Carlos's live streams and he's looking for toilet paper and stuff. It's hilarious. So if you're funny, if you have that kind of capability, then be funny. If you're not, if you can't tell a joke or, it's not going to come off right, you don't want to offend anybody, don't do it. Good morning, Brenna. I've been watching Brenna's post too about her green products. So there you go. See, she's been doing some things that are,
that are relevant.
My little laptop is shaky. So she's been posting things relevant to what she does and what she's talking about. But she's been talking about that. Carlos has been talking to the things that he's been in that funny voice. Everybody else that's live streaming they're doing the same thing. They're not going, okay, well, I got to put this coronavirus special or I got to do this or that. That's not going to fly is what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Wow.
So that's my point with this, even though this was a week or two ago and it's been deleted, but this is the response you don't want to have. You have to listen to, okay, things started ramping up the end of February, first week of March for United States. It didn't really catch the great population, everybody, but there were people that were going, okay, something is happening that we don't know about. So they were silent. But then everybody else started posting like this. I'm sorry, Gwyneth, but you're a brand.
You're in it.
You can't set it and forget. And I said that before. So she's setting it, forgetting it because she's the CEO or whatever she's calling herself. She's in Hollywood and I got people to do things for me and they're just going to post. But if she was really paying attention to what's going on, she would have known that first week not to post this. So you can't let things set it and forget it. Carlos says, my lives focus on talking to the community and getting to know each other since we all will be home. See?
Yeah.
There you go. But what I'm saying, Carlos, you've been doing lives like that before where you're out in the community, you've gone the restaurants and bars and stuff, and he's live streamed and talked about the area and people and stuff like that. So he's keeping what he's doing. He's keeping it going. Okay. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I got one more thing I want to show you and then I'm going to
okay, hold on.
No, go ahead. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm on my little MacBook Air. I'm trying to find little tabs. trying to find my little tabs and stuff. This is just so funny. My little notes are going to sleep. All right, just a second, guys. I got another note to bring up. And this is not my power machine, so everything is slow. Alrighty. Oh, let me see. I thought I posted it. All right, give me a second, guys. I gotta find the link that I had, and now I don't have the link. Oh, there it is. All right, let me bring it up. Alrighty. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. I believe this one has video, so I'm gonna make sure that we have the sound. Oh, Chrome, yeah, share. Okie dokie. Am I frozen? I think I am. All right, let me. Oh, I want to do. Okay, this is not. Okay, so that was really quick, so I want to show it to you again if I can get it. And then these stupid little pop-ups, oh, they get on my nerves.
Yeah, my crew has arrived.
Oh yeah. All right, let me play this one more time, if it will play. No sound. Where's the sound? Oh, we need the sound.
I hear something.
Okay, so he's making. All right. I want to stop that and I want to scroll. This is time.com and I know this is England, but I saw this and I was like, okay. So they were in Ireland like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure. And he was at something and joking about coronavirus, about people coughing and going, oh, you got the coronavirus. Don't you think they're blowing it up? And I'm going, silence is golden, Prince William. Silence is golden. You're over there with a whole country that you have to calm down and reassure, as not as government, because he's not really government, but he's like a figurehead over there.
Yes.
So making jokes about it, I understand the human side of it because you're afraid, and that's one of the things that people do. They make jokes, but I'm thinking when you're in a semi-quasi kind of government
when
head,
you're in a leadership position,
yes, thank you, in a leadership position, this ain't a time to be laughing about somebody coughing they got the coronavirus and the media is hyping up like it's like he doesn't believe it, like it's not reality to him. So and here's what he said. He said, I bet everyone's like, I got coronavirus, I'm dying. And you're like, no, you just got a cough. The Duke of Cambridge quit to first respond. And he's saying it to a first responder. Then he says, it does seem quite dramatic about coronavirus at the moment. Is it being a little hyped up, do you think, by the media? And I'm going, silence.
Whoa, was that Prince William's comment?
Yes, that was the video. I played it twice. You want to play it again? Because it's really quick. Okay. It's really quick. Oh.
Yeah, because and because of his accent. Well, anyway, I just wanted to get the gist of that, because I think the problem is too that we're getting mixed messages from leadership.
Yes. That's a part of it. I agree. And again, this was early on. This was early March, March the 4th, and I go give him a pass for that now. Looking back now, but back then it was over in Europe. They are still ahead of us, so it was a little bit more serious in March for the UK.
Mm-hmm.
But he still made this joke, which kind of it said to me he's tone deaf. He's out of touch with the people that he's supposed to be leading. Mm-hmm. I read a story this morning that they're saying that they want him to take over because the Queen and his William's father is going to go into quarantine or whatever, because they're
old.
My. His father's 70, the Queen is 90.
Yeah.
So right. So I'm thinking silence is golden. You said this and you put people on the edge when you didn't have to, when you could have just kept your mouth closed. I mean, and these are grown people. He's like 35 or something, so he should know better, in my opinion.
You live in a bubble.
Yeah, Brenna says they've closed all the bars and clubs and wineries. Yes. Mm-hmm. Patricia says, I can't believe the number of coronavirus comedy skits on YouTube. I think it's a bit too soon, although I did grow up in a household that believed in finding humor in almost everything. Yes, I agree with you. We're at the beginning of the, seeing the panic in the stores and the buying and the fear. But if you know how to do comedy, you can do it right now, but you have to know how to do it. Like, you got to be a professional about it.
Yeah.
I've seen tons of memes.
Now this morning, I
am I frozen? I think I might be frozen.
I think I'm frozen. But okay. I heard something from a head of state saying that this was a Chinese virus, and people were offended by that. In fact, the country of China was offended by it.
Yeah,
sometimes we just need to chill and think about how we frame our comments.
Yes, that's what I mean. But to think, you have to be silent. You have to close your mouth. You have to
get somewhere and sit down.
You have to be quiet. You can't just spout off the first thing. And I had another quote here that I wanted to say about talking. Something about and there's a lot of old comments about being silent. There's a lot of proverbs and different things. And I was like, all of these fit right now. Why won't you people read them? Silence is wisdom when speaking is folly. And then they have another one they attributed to Abraham Lincoln. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt.
To open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Yes.
That is Bible.
Yes. That's Bible. There you go. You go.
That is Bible. Open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Right. Mm-hmm. So be silent. It's not, you don't have to post. I've always said, if you don't have the right thing to say to person, and I mean right as in the perfect match for your audience, not this is right, but the right thing that's going to reach them and resonate with them and they connect with, if you don't have that thing to say, be silent. It's good. Because you can come back the next day when you've thought about it, reflected, and the words will come to you what you need to say, and then you say them and everything's good. I mean, that's just...
And look for ways to improve people's lives under these conditions.
Yes, thank you for saying that.
Because you have the restaurants giving out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because they know that some children are not going to eat because they're not going to school. Mm-hmm. Then you have people delivering care packages to seniors so they don't have to come out.
Yes.
There's things you can do.
Yes.
To benefit people while we're in this state of flux.
Right. Where we're uncertain. This is what you do. Take the focus off of you and put the focus on them. I've seen some good things online. I've seen a lot of experts and people in marketing that have put posts up saying, this is the time to help each other. If you need help, put it in this post that you need help and someone else will come along and help you. I've even seen some tweets where somebody put, there's a lot of freelance workers, a lot of people out of jobs that they need money. He said, put your Cash App in here. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed or whatever. Put your Cash App in here or your Venmo or whatever, and someone else will come and give you some money. And people have been doing it. We
all got $5. I mean, come on. And if there's enough of us, we can take care of everybody.
Exactly.
That's all the government does. They collected pennies at a time.
Right. Brennan says, I had a plan for a winery on Saturday. Haven't been for a while. Well, yeah, we're going to have to put those kind of things on hold. Carlos says, exactly. I do my live videos so that my online community can meet me on a live online bar live stream. They come on camera and I want to get to know them better and have a conversation like we were in a real bar. Yes, that's what it feels like. I've been looking at Carlos's live. I mean, I always have joined his live, but lately he's like community. Tachi says our schools are still giving breakfast and lunch. Yes, ours in New York here. They're setting up something to do that because in the summertime they do give out breakfast and lunch when the school is out. Khalid, hi Khalid. He says make everybody feel like somebody. Love it. Yes,
that's the poster in back of me.
That's it. Now the thing is, what do we do as business owners when your business is slow? Like I said, one of my clients is really, really going through with it because he's in travel. Things are shut down. No one's coming to New York. Everything's shut down. What do you do? You're gonna have to pivot. You're gonna have to think of things where you can help the community. Because guess what? When you help others, it's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back.
Others.
It comes back.
God will make happen for you. Yes.
Yes. Yes, so you have to think about what can I do? What I was, someone I saw online, I forgot who it was. He said, well, I don't have any speaking engagements. I don't have any teaching things. I'm going to write my next book because he's got the time now. And if he set himself up to where he has a little cushion of, of security and he doesn't have to worry, he can sit down and write that book. And guess what? When he writes that book, and everything comes around, because guess what? We're all going to come back around. Everything's going to slowly get back, maybe not normal, but we're going to function. People are going to want his book. And guess what? Boom, he's got it ready. It's already done. I don't have to think
people are going to remember how we behaved and treated each other in a crisis.
Yes. That's another thing. That's why I wanted to bring up this. That's why I wanted to show you the thing about this, Gwyneth Paltrow and her line. But there's always been a complaint about her line before this of being super expensive. But there are people that can afford things that she's offering. So I really wasn't giving her the business because
maybe her audience is tone deaf. Maybe people who can afford these things.
Well, yes, that's what I'm. Right, that's what I'm saying. There are people, believe it or not, can afford $1,000 skirt.
And are not feeling the confinement that we're feeling because they're walking around everybody's on different levels. Everybody's different levels emotionally, financially, and right. And we need to be the ones who have you have abundance. This is the time to think about helping somebody else who doesn't have what you have. Yes.
And nobody's saying you have to give. I'm just saying silence, be silent. Let the messages from God, and I'm going to say God, let the messages from God come into your brain and tell you what to do. If you need to give money, that message will come through. Or if you need to help, I've seen a lot of people, businesses online, that run online businesses say, I'm helping. One person said, if you need help with coaching, I'm going to give you my services for free. Or if you need help with design, I'm going to give you my help for free. Those things are starting to happen because they're being silent, getting the messages they need to get to help everybody else. So I'm glad that I'm seeing that online. Yes, it's going to be rough. It's going to be hard, but we got to come together. And if you can offer somebody something, offer them for free, do it. If you can't, it's okay. Don't feel bad that you can't offer for free. There are people in positions where they can help for free. Take advantage of that. Everybody's online at home. So this is the time to learn how to do Facebook ads. This is the time to write a book, an ebook. This is the time to work on your website. This is the time to, get services from people. Oh, I need this, I need that. This is the time I can do that because I'm at home, my business is slowing, I don't have as much, projects on my plate. Let me
Mhm.
see what I can do. It's just one of the things that we're in now. But you have to be silent, think about it, look around. Twitter's great for this. I love Twitter. You can go on Twitter now, and there's conversations going on.
Ah,
There's people giving help. There's people asking for help, but everybody's coming together.
I
And I
love
love it.
that. I love seeing the community
Yes.
that we've built come
Yes.
together and help one another.
Yes, it's great to see. And I know that there are some people that are not in a great place right now. I understand that. But this is the time to ask for help. And a lot of people have a problem with that. Asking for help from your government,
Mhm.
from people, from your neighbors, your community. You will be surprised because some people will think, well, nobody's going to give me anything for free. You don't know that. You don't know what's going to happen. You ask and release the expectation of the response.
And is it really free, or is it just uh, an act of love?
Yes.
Give us a
Yes.
chance to, perform an act of
Kindness. It's time to help each
unconditional
other and not be so
kindness.
isolated. And you
Mhm.
know what I love? Everybody's online now. Everybody is on Zoom and StreamYard and
I
this and
saw
that.
that.
Isn't it great? I love
It
it.
is. And Jill did a thing last night to help people,
Oh,
and
she's doing something daily, I think,
yeah,
or
I think so.
I saw
So,
that on my Facebook.
so
So,
now
so just
the time that we didn't have to watch a lot of these things, we can now tune in.
I got a ton of ebooks and PDFs that I saved, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back to that now. I'm gonna go through all of them and see what kind of information were they giving out that I can use, and
Mhm.
you have the time now to work on your business. You have the time now to
Oh,
say,
there's Jill right there.
oh, okay, here's Jill. Jill from Breathing Space, she says, yoga studios are shutting down and most customers are still willing to pay their monthly membership to support the studio owners. Yes, I see a
Nice.
lot of that too.
See,
Yes.
because they want you to be there when this is all over.
Yep. That's it. Be there. And that's why I said when I put out a post, I said, we're here. We'll be here when you need us. When you need us.
Yes. And so,
Don't go, I. What can I do for you? I'll be here when you need me. That kind of thing.
yes, some businesses, the margin is so slim, Terry. We're seeing even talk about the what is it? The airlines needing a bailout.
Yes.
And we haven't even gotten to week 3. You know what I'm saying?
And Jill says Zoom stock went up 58% by March 13th. Yes, I was watching that.
Wow.
I've been watching Zoom stock since the end of February. And she's
Mm-hmm.
right. So also I want to say to those who are thinking, well, okay, my business is slowing. I don't know what's going to happen. This is just me. Don't take, I'm just saying, I think the government is going to do something to support everyone that needs cash. I just have that feeling because it's been done before with Obama.
Okay.
I think they sent
I
out.
don't know if Terry's frozen or I'm frozen.
Am I frozen?
So here she comes.
Let us know in the comments who's frozen because I don't know. I
Yeah,
see
I
me.
can't tell which one of us is frozen, so I'm going to go on my phone
You see
so I
me?
can see. I think it was probably me because I've been having some
I can see
issues.
you.
And I told you that 4 people just came in here and hopped on my
Oh, your internet?
yes.
Oh, so
yeah.
Pat says neither. Thank you, Pat. Pat says neither of us are frozen, so we're
Oh,
good.
good.
Okay. So yeah, the Zoom stock, I've been watching it. There's a business opportunity in all of this chaos and confusion and catastrophe. I'm sorry to say that's how it is. Think about when the farmers are planting, they break up the soil. That's a confusion, that's disruption to the soil. But they're doing it for a purpose because they're putting seeds in, they're putting fertilizer in the things to grow. So we're gonna have a new normal after this, where it's gonna be a lot more things online, which is good. It's gonna be good. It's just that we're going. Oh, Pat, thank you for being here. We're going through it's the tilling of the soil.
Mm-hmm,
And I
mm-hmm.
hate to say, because people will say, what are you saying? People are dying. But I mean, it's just really hard to put it into words that it's going to, we're tilling the soil and things are growing things for the greater good of society, because as you know, with the politics before all this happened, weren't things horrible? Things were horrible. Both sides fighting, nothing getting done. Well, tilling of the soil, now everybody's trying to work together. It's just unfortunate that we have to do this the way that
we have a crisis to bring us together.
Right, but it's a global. It's not even like, well, one country or one state, is global. That's the thing that is so shocking, and it causes us to, be fearful that it's global. It's hitting everybody. So I read a story in one of the newspapers here that all the rich people in New York have gone to the Hamptons. I said, well, it's gonna follow you in the Hamptons.
I mean, it's viral.
They're going to their second homes, their second vacation homes, and
this is like, the thing is, if you have to shelter in place, why not be comfortable?
Yes, but I'm saying if they're running from the city to avoid the virus, it's going to go to where you are.
You know what I'm saying?
But Jill says, cooperate, collaborate, and be compassionate. Yes, that's a good thing to end on, because I said I wasn't gonna, try to. I'm in a
top of the hour.
Yeah,
that is a great statement, Jill.
Yes, cooperate, collaborate, and be compassionate. Think about others, and like I said, it's going to come around to you. This is the space to get silent, to breathe, and to say, what can I work on to be up and running when everything kind of gets back on track, and I can get my audience that they would want to consume and buy, because they will. I know there's doom and gloom about the financial market, but guess what? It's tilling the soil. Everything's going to go back, well, not go back to normal, but get stable. Stable to where we can function as a society. So be ready. I'm just saying, be ready. This is your slow time. This is your silent time to think about ideas, things you can get going. You need to take a course on this. This is the time to do it. You're at home. Everybody's at home online. So, be productive is what I'm saying. Don't just say, okay, well, this thing is going on and I don't know what to do. Get silent, sit down and write down your thoughts, and you'll have a plan. You'll have a plan. And Tachi says, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's what I really wanted to, talk about talk about your marketing plan. It's still go buy it, because you should have a marketing plan. Still go buy it. But now you got the free time to work on your business, the core values of it. And this is what, I've always wanted to do a course. You got the time now, because creating an online course, it takes tremendous amount of time. Because you just sit down and plan and write and video. If you're doing video, if you're writing, you have to do all that stuff. A podcast is another thing. I was saying podcasts have been growing and growing and growing. We've been talking about it. It's your time to record your podcast, and you could do more than one episode. And when you're ready to release it, you'll have all of your episodes already done in the can, and you can, when your business get back on track, you won't have to worry about, well, I've done like 10 episodes of my podcast. I'm ready to go. All I gotta do is just release them one at a time. So that's another thing. So plan, do what you can, study, read, and that's it. That's it.
I love it.
Thank you. So we'll be back tomorrow with Coach Karen with your money matters. Very important in these times. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have some great things to say.
And talking about mindset, and in this situation, we need a good mindset.
That's important. And we're here. We're going to be here. If you want to find me, Google Terry Johnson online. If you want to find the Biz Chicks, Google Biz Chicks. We're everywhere.
You'll find our videos, and you can always contact.
And we're here to help. We're here to help. So reach out, ask for some help. And there you go.
Love you guys.
Yeah, we do.
We just want to say, don't forget to go to the front of your own line.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.